All right, folks. Here we go. Rink, is this rink 3, I believe, in Eden Prairie? We'll do the best we can on video and audio here. Stormox starting out with Clark, Schneider, and Plastic, and Duda and Chris Marchek on the back end. Stormox win the draw, throw it in. And here comes Minnetonka. Past center ice. Bring it into the zone. And we get an offsides, I believe. Stormox, some D-to-D passing. Duda's gonna bring it up. Flips it through center ice. Clark along the wall. Gets by one guy. He's got Schneider and Plastic. Chance. Centering pass. Just couldn't connect. Good job by Minnetonka to just break that up. Marchek holds it up at center ice. And Minnetonka just dumps it in and goes for a change. Here comes the Stormox. Plastic to Schneider. Schneider brings it past center ice. He's got two guys to beat. And he's just going to hold it and get it down low and go for a change. And here comes Minnetonka. They clear the zone. Bringing it in. Shot. Saved by Wybe. Gianetti's got it. Gianetti gets it out to center ice. Back to Ethan Smith. Smith over to McNeil. McNeil up to Nichols. Nichols deflects it in. And Minnetonka comes right past through center ice. They break in. Broken up by Pane. Good back check by him. And here comes the Stormox. Gianetti comes up the left board. Rode off the puck. Nichols in on the forecheck. And Minnetonka controls. And they pass it, get it past center ice. No icing. Charchenko's in there. Charchenko passes it up to saved by Wybe. Molter chips it up. Right, action right in front of us. Seaver and Molter along the wall. And offsides on Minnetonka. Molter, Seaver, Clark, Duda, and Chris Marchek out there. Minnetonka flips it down deep. Chris Marchek back, brings it around. Got a battle along the wall right now. Can't quite see what's going on. Stormox control. Chris Marchek's got it. Passes it up to Kent. Kent centers it over to Molter. They just couldn't connect. Severson in the forecheck. And Minnetonka comes back, breaks it out, tries to split some defenders. Saved by Wybe. Seaver's got it. He's looking for somebody, gets it out of the zone. Tried to pass up to Kent, but centering pass, Minnetonka. Duda was there to break it up. Molter to Clark. Clark brings it into the zone. He's got one guy with him. Clark tries the shot, goes wide. Clark's got it. Passes it back to Smith. Smith up to McNeil. McNeil past center ice. Flips it into the corner. Stormox going on the forecheck. Plastic. Out to Will Smith. Smith. Oh, deflected by Schneider. Out to McNeil. McNeil throws it back down deep. Schneider's got it. Tries a centering pass. Minnetonka intercepts. But Clark comes away with it. Minnetonka flips it out of the rink, and we'll get a face-off in the Minnetonka zone. So we've got Clark, Plastic, Schneider, McNeil, and Smith out there. Clark on the draw. Clark's gonna win it back to McNeil. McNeil looking. McNeil just Plastic's got it. Back to McNeil. Over to Plastic. Plastic flicks it over to Smith. Smith rips one on goal. Saved by the Minnetonka goaltender. Clark still on the draw here, same group. Clark wins it back to Smith. Smith's gonna walk the blue line. Smith deflected on the way to the net, didn't get there. Schneider's got it behind in the corner, battling. Corner battle right now. Up to Clark. Clark over to Smith. Smith back to Clark. Clark back to Smith. Smith's gonna walk the line, rips the slap shot right on goal. Minnetonka goaltender fumbled it a little bit, but was able to recover and save. Stormhawks are gonna flip lines here. We're gonna go with Nichols, Giannetti, Puente, Coots, and Charchenko. Puente on the draw. Puente. Minnetonka's gonna win the draw, come out of the zone. Past center ice they come. Charchenko goes back. Brings it around behind the goal. Battle along the wall, can't quite see what's going on. Good back check by Nichols there. Nichols flips it up to Giannetti. Giannetti's coming in with speed. He goes out to the left. He's on the left wing. Oh, good stick work by one of the Minnetonka defenders. Just causes a breakup. Kuzmarchek was on the forecheck. Duda and Kuzmarchek out there, along with Moltier, Kent, and Seaver. Kuzmarchek up to Giannetti. Giannetti moving his feet, trying to get around his guy, tries to rip one, blocked by a Minnetonka defender. And here comes Minnetonka on the breakout. Good defense by Kuzmarchek on the beginning, ripped wide by Minnetonka. Duda behind his own, he reverses the puck. Got a wall battle here now. Shot deflected wide by Wybe. Minnetonka flips it right back in. Duda gets the puck out past center ice. He's going to bring it up. He gets it. He's going to try to get around one guy, ridden off the puck by the Minnetonka defender. We got Clark in on the forecheck. Clark in the corner with Schneider. McNeil and Smith are the defenders now. 8 minutes left in the first period, no score. And here comes Minnetonka. Shot wide. Charchenko rips the ball, puck up the ball, or the boards, pardon me. Minnetonka, shot, gloved by Wybe. Up and down action so far, folks, just like last time we played Minnetonka. Two pretty evenly matched teams. Minnetonka wins the draw. D-to-D pass, rip on goal, blocked wide by Wybe. Wybe, another save, Couple of shots on goal there by Minnetonka. Puente on the draw with his line mates. Puente drives it towards the boards. Minnetonka. Oh, stolen by Giannetti. Giannetti has a chance on the breakaway. Giannetti's making out. Flips on goal. Just gloved down by Minnetonka's goalie. Excuse me. Great chance there for Giannetti. Individual effort by him. He just chips it by his guy and was off to the races. Just couldn't bury it this time. Puente on the draw. Nichols and Giannetti forechecking. 7 minutes left in the first period. Nichols being a pass. Puck's in front of the Minnetonka goalie. Interfered with Giannetti with the deflection. Comes back to Puente. Controlled by Duda behind his own net. Duda up the wall. Giannetti again doing the best he can to Marchek over to Puente. Puente up to Nichols. Nichols flips it into the zone. Giannetti's in. Giannetti's got one guy to beat. And back comes Minnetonka. Coots send down the forecheck or the check there. Charchenko gets it up the boards to his Schneider to Plastic. Battling for it. Plastic still battling for it. And we're gonna get a penalty on the Stormhawks. Plastic's gonna get a minute and a half for cross-checking, I believe. So we'll get a defensive face-off here. Clark, Coots, Charchenko, and Schneider. Here we go. Clark. Minnetonka wins the face-off. Minnetonka has some zone time here now. Minnetonka up to the point. Reverses Minnetonka. Down low. Rings it up to the point. Shot. Blocked by Wybie into the corners. Stormhawks couldn't get it out. It's close. Clark tries to deflect it out, just couldn't. Charchenko behind his own net. Charchenko up the boards. And we get a clear. Stormhawks are going to try changing all 5 here, it looks like. They get 4 changed. Charchenko, Smith, Nichols, and Giannetti out there. Point up to the point. Pass up to the point. Minnetonka. 27 seconds left in the power play. Shot on goal. Blocked by Wybie. Stormhawks able to clear. Giannetti. Puck goes out of the zone, so we're going to get a neutral zone face-off here with 4:23 left in the first period. 14 seconds left on the penalty kill for the Stormhawks. Nichols going to take the face-off, wins it back. Just Stormhawks couldn't control. Three seconds left in the penalty kill. And Stormhawks full strength, always were. Shot on goal, deflected, but Wybie was there to stop it. Giannetti up to, just couldn't connect with Plastic for a possible breakaway, so we're going to get another face-off in the Stormhawk zone here. Puente is going to be on the draw with his line mates, looks like. Minnetonka wins, controls, shot on goal, gloved by Wybe. Face off to the left of Wybe here. Puente. Loses the draw. But Stormox doing a good job keeping the puck away from the center of the ice along the walls. Shot on goal, Wybe, save. Duda behind his own net, Duda chips it up to center ice. He's got Nichols. Nichols gonna bring it past center ice. He's gonna go wide. Nichols gonna try to shot. Oh, wide open. Puck deflected in front of the goalie and chance for a tip in by the Storm Hawks. They just couldn't get there in time, and the Minnetonka goalie recovers, and then puck goes out of play into the Minnetonka bench. So we're going to get a neutral zone face-off here with 3:08 left in the first period, 0-0 score. Nope, offensive zone face-off for the Stormhawks since they went into the Minnetonka bench. Stormhawks control the puck. Seaver out there, Charchenko rips it on that. Shot and blocked by and stopped by the Minnetonka goaltender there. Charchenko left it on the ice, and I think he was looking for a redirect or a bounce off the goaltender for a chance to rebound. And Minnetonka now gets it up ice, out to center ice. Charchenko clears the puck. Moltier drops it down low. Seaver in on the forecheck. Seaver. Kent in on the forecheck. Here comes Minnetonka. Coots out there. Coots gets it. Coots looking. Tries to get it up. Gets it cleared. Tried to get it over to Kent for a chance to get up ice. And now Stormhawks again clear the puck. Seaver, Molter's going to drive it down deep, and the Stormhawks are going to change all five. 1:55 left in the first period here, 0-0 game. Intercepted by Schneider. Schneider, chance. Schneider rips one on goal, gloved by Minnetonka. Minute 46 left in the first period. Good game so far. Minnetonka clears to center ice. Again, 2-on-1 if they want it. Here it comes, folks. And Minnetonka scores. 1-0 at 1:35 left in the first period. Just a rip from the circle. And here we go again. Minnetonka control the puck. Clark's got it though. Clark tips it. Clark and Schneider. Clark over to Schneider. Schneider flips it in for a goal. Clark drove hard to the net, and just at the very last second, flipped it over to Schneider. Schneider just gets it over the goalie's pad, and the Stormhawks tie at 1:19. So a short-lived lead for Minnetonka there. Good individual effort by Clark to get that puck and then just drive forward, and then Gets it over to Schneider, who does the rest. Ponte after drop. Ponte's line out back to the defense. Kuzmarczyk over to Ponte. Kuzmarczyk's thought about bringing it up, but thought better of it. Just dumps it down low. Stormhawks in on the forecheck. Nichols drives it down low. Minnetonka tries a breakup pass, missed pass. Going to be icing on the play. Wasn't sure if it was going to get called there, so we'll get an offensive face-off here in Minnetonka zone with 43 seconds left in the first period. So we get Coots, Duda, Schneider, Clark, over to Duda. Coots races back. Oh no, no. Good back check by Duda there. Duda over to Clark. Coots controls the puck behind the net. Over to Duda. Over to Coots. Coots up to Pulasic. Pulasic chips it over to Schneider. Schneider's got it again. Schneider taken down, no call. And there goes the first period, 1-1. Great first period of play there. We'll be back in 1 minute.
forgot to unmute it till now.
Oh no, folks, we were on mute till now. I apologize for that. Stormox.
I muted between periods.
Oh, but yeah. Here we're back. Charchenko tries to get down low. Here comes Minnetonka. They got a 3-on-2. Passing across. Offsides. Charchenko didn't like the shot after the whistle had blew. Lets the Minnetonka forward know about it. Here we go, Minnetonka back in the zone. Charchenko behind the net. Minnetonka still behind the net. Minnetonka throws one into the corner. Nichols and Charchenko, Giannetti. Good chance there for Minnetonka. They just couldn't get by it. All here comes Puente and Nichols got a 3-on-1 with Giannetti. Puente over to Nichols. Nichols backhands it. Just couldn't get it on net. Great chance for the Stormox. Each team having opportunities now. Nichols over to Puente. Puente tries to slap one home. Nichols again. Nichols taken down from behind. No call again. Nichols doing what he can behind the net. He's got like 3 Minnetonka skippers on him. And, oh, Duda back with it. Minnetonka intercepts here, no harm. Taken away by Molter. He's got Giannetti. If he can get it to him, Giannetti brings it in. Giannetti coming in. Giannetti, chipped. Folks, we might have a shot at a penalty shot here. Giannetti was chipped after he was past his defender. What's the call going to be? We got a chip. I think we're going to get a penalty shot here, folks. Ref going over to explain it to the Stormhawks right now. Oh, penalty shot coming, folks. You don't get to see one of these very often, so hopefully nobody we'd rather have out here, folks. Giannetti's got hands like you wouldn't believe. He's got speed. Let's see what he decides to do. He's looking at the goaltender. Now going to explain it over to the Minnetonka coach, what the ref saw. Giannetti's thinking. Folks, you know he wants this one. Okay, here he goes. There's the whistle. He's going to go wide. Way wide. He's going to cut middle. Oh, yeah! He rips one right over the goaltender's pad for a 2-1 lead, Stormhawks. And his teammates are mobbing him. They're pumped up now, folks. That comes with 6:32 left in the second period. 2-1, Stormhawks lead. Clark off the draw with Plastic and Schneider. Back over to Kuzmarchek. Duda. Cross ice up to Schneider. Brought into the zone. Ooh! Mishandled there by Minnetonka, and it goes on goal. Minnetonka goaltender had to cover that one, folks. Classics got it right in front of us here. Clark, Classic. Minnetonka comes away with it and they drive it down deep. Here's Marchek. A lot of battling. Clark goes back to help. Tries to flip it up to Plastic, but out of his reach. Schneider and Plastic in on the forecheck now. Clark steals the puck. Clark! Just wide. Back comes Minnetonka. Oh no, they got a 3-on-1, maybe a 2-on-1, but due to good individual effort there, they threw in front of the Stormbox zone or goalie, but nobody home. Puente now back. Puente bothered by a little fella. Puente just skates around him, brings it all the way down deep. Stormbox change a bunch on the fly. Over to Voltaire. Puck on goal. Minnetonka goalie couldn't control it at first, but then ends up covering. So, Clark, Nichols, Giannetti, Smith, and McNeil are out on the ice with 4:55 left in the second period. 2-1 game, Stormbox. Minnetonka clears the zone. They come in, they got 3-on-2 again. Drop pass, but they weren't able to connect. Nichols breaks it out. Now Giannetti. Giannetti back checking, gets the puck, gets it back to Smith. Smith skates behind his goal, over to McNeil. McNeil up the wall to Nichols. Nichols, oh, they almost had Giannetti again, folks. Minnetonka centers the pass, but not able to connect. Uh-oh. Shot on goal, blocked by Whitey. Now Giannetti gets a pass up to Clark, almost had a 2-on-1 with Nichols. A lot of action, folks. Up to Clark. Clark's got Giannetti with him. Clark brings it in the zone, drives it down deep. And the Stormbox change. Here comes Minnetonka. Minnetonka behind the Stormbox goalie. Intercepted by Seaver, I believe. Seaver's going up ice. He's got a guy behind him over to Kent, Seaver, McNeil. And back comes Minnetonka now. 3-on-3. Minnetonka tries some nifty stick work. They try a centering pass. Controlled by Seaver. Seaver gets it up to Moltier. They tried to get behind Minnetonka there. Good job by Coots, keeping the guy outside. Stick-on-stick work by him. Now the other side. Shot. A lot of corner action right now. Out to the point, Minnetonka. Oh, great job by, is it Moltier? Get back. 2 minutes, 33 seconds left. Gooch tries to get it around up the wall. No good. Guy gets by him. They try a wrap around. Knocked out to the point. Covered by Wyvie. Much needed cover there, folks. 2:17 left in the second period. Both teams are going to switch all 5. So Stormbox are going to go with Duda, Smith, Clark, Plastic, and Schneider. Clark off the draw. Clark ties him up, but Minnetonka controls. Stormbox get the puck now. Plastic's going to bring it up the right side. looking for somebody to pass to, decides just to get it down low, and it ends up going on goal, and the Minnetonka goalie decides he wants to stop. So 2-1 game, second period, minute 58 left. We get a battle in the corner right now. One Stormhawks down. Oh, Duda's got it. Duda decides to rip one on goal. And gloved. So Puente, Duda, Kuzmarchek, Nichols, and Giannetti are out there. Puente on the draw. Puente tries to get it over to Giannetti. Giannetti back to the point. Duda drives it down low again. Minnetonka tries to get out the zone. Duda just flips it off the boards and out. Back to center ice. Not sure what the call is. Icing?
High stick.
High stick. Puck was played with a high stick, folks, so offensive draw for the Stormhawks. Nichols battling on the face-off, but Minnetonka controls. Duda stays in front of his man, does a really good job. Minnetonka drives it back down low. Kuzmarchek ridden off the puck. Duda goes into the corner to retrieve with Puente. Definitely getting a little bit more physical now again, folks. Kuzmarchek. And we're gonna get a call here. It's gonna be holding on the Stormhawks. So, Stormhawks are going to go on the penalty kill here. 48 seconds left in the second period, up 2-1. Stormhawks are going to go with Clark, Schneider, Smith. And Duda. Big spot in the game here, folks. Clark wins the draw. Oh, Minnetonka mishandles. Clark's got it. Clark's gonna just skate up past center ice. Clark's got 2-on-2 with Schneider. Minnetonka's not pressuring. Now Clark just decides to throw it down low. Schneider's in the corner. They're just gonna try to sit on it if he can. But Minnetonka is able to break it loose. Here comes Minnetonka now past center ice. Minnetonka looks a little discombobulated. They get it to the point, but ends up going right to Smith. Shot over the goal, and that'll do it for the second period. So Stormhawks with a 2-1 lead. 42 seconds left on the penalty kill. We're heading into the third period. Fun game, folks. We'll be back in a minute. Did you pause me? So, folks, the way they're doing this tournament is after every 2 periods, they're going to shave the ice. So, we're going to be about 5-10 minutes before we come back. So, just want to give you a heads up. We're not done. We're just going to our locker rooms while they clean the ice, and then we'll be back after that break. Thank you. All right, folks, we're back here for the third period. 42 seconds left on the penalty kill. Clark and Schneider, Plastic. Duda and Smith. Or penalty kill. Penalty kill. Smith drives up the center. Clark's got it. Clark's got Schneider with him. Back, nice drop pass to Duda. Duda rips. Oh, Duda just over the corner of the goal. Here comes Minnetonka in. Oh, deflected just over the goal by Whitey. Two great shots for both teams right off the get-go. Here goes Stevens up to the point. Minnetonka cycling the puck around now. Shot on goal, deflected wide by Whitey. Power play over. Kuzmarchek tries to chip it out to center ice and does. Giannetti back. Giannetti, Smith. Smith flips it up the boards. Over to Nichols. Nichols in. Nichols has got. Oh, they're gonna get an icing on the Stormhawks. So we got Coots, Puente, Karchenko, back to Coots. Coots behind his own goal, flips it up over to Giannetti. Giannetti gets it up to Nichols. Nichols drives it down deep. Stormhawks, Puente in on the forecheck. And Minnetonka is not able to break out. Nichols got it. Oh, Nichols, he tries to center it. Puente's got it. Puente taken down, no call. Minnetonka now. Deflected on goal by Minnetonka. Puente back there. Puente tried to get it up to Giannetti, but Minnetonka intercepts. And the Stormhawks changed their defensive pair here. We got Clark out there, McNeil, Smith, Schneider, Classic. Okay, Minnetonka just iced the puck, so 12:26 left in the third period, 2-1 Stormhawks lead. Get an offensive draw here for the Stormhawks. A little discombobulated here, I feel like both teams, some errant passes with the long break. Clark off the draw. Clark wins the draw back to McNeil. McNeil gets it down low to Plastic. Plastic's looking for somebody to pass to, gets it to Clark. Plastic, Clark. Clark looking, spins, turns, shoots. Right on goal. Right into the gut of the Minnetonka goalie. Clark off the draw. Plastic comes away with it, down low. Plastic gets around one guy. Looking, drives through the net. Schneider just couldn't deflect it. Smith's gonna take a shot. Didn't get to the goalie, deflected. Clark's got it now. Clark's got the point. Clark's gonna keep driving it down low. Oh, up to Schneider. Schneider gets around one guy. Schneider splits the defense. Schneider decides to chip it down low to Clark.
Go with it! Go with it!
And Minnetonka is going to get called for holding. Nice draw, penalty draw there by Clark. So the Stormhawks are going to get their first power play of the game. 11:32 left in the third period. Nichols is going to take the draw. Nichols, Schneider. Schneider in the corner. Out to Clark. Clark, Schneider. Schneider drives the net. Schneider back up to Clark. Clark's looking. Over to Duda. Duda. I'm sorry, that was Giannetti. Giannetti, Duda. Now back to Clark. Now Clark's got it. Clark rips one, tries to go for the corner just over the goal. Now Giannetti's side. Giannetti spins around his guys. Down low to Schneider. Schneider looking and just couldn't connect, and the Minnetonka gets a clear. Uh-oh. Minnetonka intercepted a pass and actually got a shot on goal, but now the Stormhawks are going to bring it back in. Giannetti gets it down low, ridden hard into the corner. Giannetti moving his feet. Okay, up to Duda. Duda's at the point. Down to Giannetti. Giannetti tried to get it to Classic. Classic to Schneider. And Minnetonka gets a clear. Shot on goal. Wybe just directs it into the corner. 5 seconds left on the power play for the Stormhawks. Clark tries to get around a couple guys. Waiting for some help. Waiting. Still waiting for it. Along the wall now. He's got Plastic with him. Oh no. Stormhawks. So we had a 2-on-1, and the Minnetonka forward snipes one over Wybe's shoulder. Two game, 9:41 left in the third period. Back to Charchenko. Charchenko up to Moltier. Moltier's going to flip it in and go in on the forecheck. He hustles in hard. And we get an icing on Minnetonka. The Stormhawks are going to score right back at you, Minnetonka. Looks like Puente scoring. Looks like Plastic with the assist. (3-2) Stormhawks. 9:14 left in the third period. Clark wins the draw. Clark now bringing it up. Center ice. Kent rings it in, gets it down lead deep. Stormhawks in on the forecheck. Seaver's got it. Seaver tries a shot just wide. Puente off the draw. Puente, Duda, Kuzmarchek. Here comes Minnetonka. Puck broken up by Duda. Stormhawks, Giannetti. Trip, no call. Comes Minnetonka back. Kuzmarczyk flips it down low. Eight minutes left here in the third period. Nichols gonna bring it in, past the blue line, tries to split the defenders. Uh-oh, we've got a 3-on-2 for the Minnetonka. They try a shot well wide. Now Giannetti, past center ice, tries to get around one guy. Minnetonka does a good job there. Back to McNeil, over to Smith. Up to Giannetti to Clark driving the net, centers it, just couldn't connect with Schneider there. Now Plastic and Schneider. Another 3-on-2 here for Minnetonka. Shot goes through this crease, but nobody there to deflect for Minnetonka. Minnetonka out to the point, D-to-D passing, tries a shot on net. Gloved by Wybe. So Nichols, Schneider, Plastic, Coots, Charchenko. Nichols tries to tie him up. Schneider controls the puck. Schneider gets the breakout, gets past center ice. He's going into the zone, wide left. Schneider holds the puck along the wall. Schneider holding the puck. Schneider battling hard now. Puck comes out to the point. Tried to wrap around, no good. Battle along the corner here now along the wall. Minnetonka comes away with it. Minnetonka looking here now, they're trying. Stormox definitely trying to get the puck out here. Now finally, oh no, Stormox still not able to get it out. Finally the Stormox clear. Great job by Charchenko selling out to try to deflect that shot, and he does. Minnetonka all out blitzing right now. 4:50 left in the third period. Ponte gets it up to Giannetti. You got a 2-on-1 here with Voltaire. He gets it over to Voltaire. Voltaire 1-on-1 with the goalie. Just wide. Voltaire just about had a chance for an awesome goal there. Just couldn't connect. Voltaire. Now Seaver. Seaver's going to drive the net. Seaver, right double. Oh. Here comes Giannetti. Giannetti coming around. Holds it deep. Duda rings it around down low. Seaver. Molter centers. Kuzmarczyk and Duda back. Now Giannetti. Oh. Minnetonka tried a slap shot. Now receiver just decides to flip it down low, and Stormhawks can get a change. 3:44 left in the third period. Smith over to Coots. Coots tries to chip it up. And we get an icing. .331 left in the third period. 3-2 Stormhawks. Now Schneider's got a chance. Schneider wide. Does a good job. Clark gets it to Clark, back to Schneider. Schneider tries to get a shot on net, but stick on stick by Minnetonka there. 3 minutes left. Stormhawks. Minnetonka's going to drive it into the zone here. 2:44 left in the period. Plastic's got it. Plastic throws it into the Minnetonka zone. Yeah! 2 minutes left. 2 minutes. Minnetonka now still hasn't pulled the goal yet. Point to point. Shot. Didn't get to the goalie. Minnetonka shot over the goal. Duda's got it. Duda flips it off the boards. Driven up by Giannetti. Giannetti's got a 2-on-1 with Nichols. Nichols, can he get it to him? He tries to shoot it, but it gets into the corner. Smart thinking there by Giannetti. Trying to keep it in the Minnetonka zone here as much as we can. Now Minnetonka races back. Giannetti's got it behind the goal. Checked into the boards, no call. Duda passes it up to Clark. Clark's got a chance. 1-on-1. He's got Nichols with him. He's got it right over to Nichols. Nichols, 5-0, buries it for a score. 4-2, Stormhawks lead. Clarky drew the defender over to him. He knew he had Nichols coming up the center of the ice and just laid it out there. And Nichols just 5-hole it right past the Minnetonka goalie. .4-2 Stormhawks, minute 24 left. Schneider just drops it down deep. Stormhawks just content to keep it in Minnetonka's zone here if they can. Just throw it down deep. One in on the forecheck only, it looks like. Wait for Minnetonka to make a mistake. Aaron pass. Now Clark just skating into the corner, dumps it down low. 55 seconds left. Clark's going to come off the ice. Here comes the Stormhawks again. Schneider wants it. Schneider's got a 2-on-1. He gets it over to Giannetti. Giannetti just wide. 32 seconds left in the third period. Stormhawks up 4-2. Nichols off the draw here. Charchenko coops back, gets back to Charchenko. Charchenko just throws it down deep, smart play. "20 seconds left. Minnetonka gets it to center ice now. And the Stormhawks gonna get called for icing here with 3 minutes left, or 3 seconds left, I apologize. And the Stormhawks are gonna win this game 4-2. Next game at 5:15 versus Cottage Grove. So we'll be back then. I think it's the same rink, if I remember right. So we'll be here. Minnetonka with a quick shot, but Wybie's there for the save, and that'll do it, folks. 4-2 win. Stormhawks play at 5:15 next. Fun, exciting game, and next one should be just as good. I know Cottage Grove has a good team out there, so we'll see what happens. Talk to you guys later.